look like one of those grandmas that goes to Costco and asks the doctor if they have that special ointment that they saw on TV for $4.99. Peekaboo. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lightning and I do a little bit of everything. I make music, I write books, I stream, and I do this all on my off time because I do have a real-time job sometimes. Anyway, today I'm going to tell you the day that I came out to my family, which I was really scared to do. So please forgive the way that I look. It is currently 7 in the morning and I haven't done makeup or anything. I haven't even taken a nap, and I like my 12-hour naps. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and join my channel and turn on the bell whenever you get notified when I make a new video. When I came out, it was kind of different for per side because my family split, so my parents got divorced younger and lived apart, obviously. So my dad kind of found out through a neighbor who witnessed me get thrown out of my ex-husband's car. Oops. My neighbor ended up telling my dad that she saw me get kicked out of a car a while ago at night. She was nosy. I don't live there no more. Dad got me in the car and asked, "Who is this person?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Being stupid, I'm like, "I don't know who that is. Who's that?" So he was like, "Well, this is what I heard, and this is what this is what people have told me." And I'm like, "Cool. So you're listening to rumors." I thought we stopped that in high school, no matter how true it may have been, but we don't talk about that part. So he ended up finding out about that I was dating this guy and knew it was a guy. He didn't really like seem to care, other than the fact of, hey, your face is coming home black and blue and you got thrown out of a car. Explanation? I did not want to give one. God, I wish I didn't look like such shit today. Everybody's asleep, so if I'm being quieter, that might be why, because remember, I live in a really bad, shitty apartment. Remember, accepting donations to move. So coming out to him was super easy. I was mainly afraid of my mother's side because they drink. Not that that had anything to do with it, but they're also very homophobic from what I thought. So one relative on my mom's side would always harass me for being gay, and I was kind of scared for that to get out, even though everybody already kind of knew, but only for the simple fact of I didn't want to prove them right. So that was basically it for my dad finding out that I was gay, but when we move on to my mother's, a little different, and I kind of pulled some weird shit. So I didn't come out to my mom's side until I was 18, and I did that in a very weird way. There was no sit-down talk of, "Hey mom, can I tell you something?" Or the sobbing story of, "I just want you to love me the same way." There was none of that. My mom's side actually found out about it all when I asked if I could bring my boyfriend, Steve, over to my grandpa's birthday party. And my mom was like, "Oh, you have to call him and ask." So I'm like, great. Not only did I just tell you that I was a gay, but now you're making me gonna call my grandfather and tell him I saw this going very bad. So I called my grandpa and I was like, "Hi, I have a question." And he said, "Sure, what is it?" And I said, "Hey, can I invite my boyfriend to your birthday party with all the family and all your friends?" And yeah. And he goes, "Sure, you can bring your boyfriend." Luckily for me, they really liked him and everything went really great. My uncle was very quiet in the background. My aunt was kind of doing her thing. My grandpa was talking to Steve about a whole bunch of random stuff. And my mom was just kind of mingling. The one person who had a problem with me being gay had nothing to say. Oh well. And he hasn't really said it since, so we're okay. He even went to our wedding. Which also, if you guys want a video about how my wedding went and the whole preparations for that and the headache that the wedding was, please let me know and I will make one. I'm always looking for video ideas, so if you guys have video ideas, please let me know. So after that my boyfriend went over to my grandfather's and I came out to everyone, nothing really happened. I had the most, and don't get me wrong, I know that I'm lucky that that happened because for a lot of people who come out, it is an absolute war. So don't get me wrong, I understand that I am completely lucky that it was easy for me to come out, okay? I get it. I don't take that for granted. I lost my weed pen. This is what I get for doing this at 7 in the morning. So after that was the friends. Now my friends kind of already knew because, a previous marriage that they were not invited to, but then soon found out happened, got pissed off and stopped talking to me for just a little bit of time. They kind of knew. So I didn't really have to tell them, but I did want them to meet Steve. And this is not going to turn into how I met Steve video because that's a separate topic. But everyone was really super chill with me being, oh God. Everyone was really super chill about me being gay and being with him. My family, I was actually very surprised. Now, the one person I was the most terrified to tell was my grandmother. only for the simple fact of she was a hardcore Catholic. Like, if you weren't married, you weren't sleeping at the house. I had a girl over, like my friend, they slept in a separate room. When she found out I was gay, she told me that my male friends could not sleep in the same room as me, even though they weren't. She had a very hard time understanding, which I understand. I'm not mad at her. So I don't specifically remember how she found out. All I know is that she found out, and I brought Steve over again. So if you hadn't caught on, I came out to my family with Steve, my current husband, which was then my boyfriend. Keep up. And this kind of happened all at once. So once I called my grandpa and told him, all of this just stacked like a Stairmaster. Everyone, like I said, was super chill. My grandma didn't even really have a problem with it. She honestly didn't care. Come to find out, one of her family members is a gay as well. I didn't know that. So that was surprising during all of this. Yeah, that was the time. This video is super anticlimactic and very boring. Again, I ran out of video ideas. I didn't have any. The one that I wanted to film I had to do in broad daylight, and I had to do research on, and I did not feel like doing that at 7 a.m. So I apologize if this is not the video you wanted. But we're here. Hello. Luckily, everyone, and I mean everybody, gets along with my husband perfectly fine. And when I came out, no one made a big deal. I mean, like later on down the road, my mom had questions, you know, like any drunk mother would, I guess. It was only when she was drunk she would ask me these questions, because I think that's when she had like the guts to ask. So she would sit there and I'd be with her, we'd be having a couple drinks, and you know, having a couple drinks is fine, and I'm all for getting drunk. Can you tell? So she would sit there and be like, why didn't you tell me? What did I do wrong? Did I not make you feel comfortable? Shh, shh, shut up. No, you didn't. Now please let it go. I just didn't feel like telling you, okay? I didn't feel like doing it. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to deal with the shit. So I chose not to. You know, in the grand scheme of things, I really could have come out to everybody a lot sooner. And I do understand that that's not the case for everyone, which I really wish it would be this easy for everybody. Again, I'm not doubting. There are horror stories of people coming out. Like, I've dated guys and they told me like their family like threatened to disown them when he brought up me, and then they looked at me and went, okay, so you're not gay. You just think this one's pretty. Thank you. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Again, I'm really sorry it's short. I'm gonna guess, just guess, this video is gonna be about 4 minutes. I hope I'm wrong, actually. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, hit the like button, please, and subscribe. Oh, hold up. So, I saw that, half of you, more than half actually, aren't subscribed to me. Please fix that. Make sure you check out all my social media links that are linked down below, including my book, my Instagram, Twitter, and my Twitch account. I'm gonna start a day like where I start streaming. I have to pick a day. I don't know what day. Also, if you go down and check out my music, I also do that. I also have a new song coming out fairly soon that'll be part of the Sad Souls EP, so make sure you go and like that. Also, there's a website down below if you wanted to pre-order a copy of my book. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time.